The world has seen a boom in interracial children. According to a study from the Pew Research Center in 2017, approximately 30.29% of Asian women are intermarried. Assuming that these women are having children with their partners, they are bound to create the Wasian, a child of white and Asian descent. Over the past few years, Wasians have become more prominent in the entertainment industry. Singers like Olivia Rodrigo,
I drove through the suburbs, crying 'cause you weren't around. And you're probably with that blonde girl.
Leve,
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around?
and Mitski,
I'm not even a star, but awake at night. I'll be singing to the birds.
have shot up in the popularity rankings. Even actors like Vanessa Hudgens,
I gotta go my own way.
Devin Aoki,
It's Brian.
What's up, Suki?
What's up, Bullet?
Lola Tung,
I feel the tension in the air. No, I can't let you leave.
and Henry Golding
Developers in all of Singapore.
Damn right, just like the Asian Bachelor.
are slowly becoming A-listers, even though some say that they're taking opportunities away from full Asian actors. Throughout my time at UMass, I've found a rather large community of Wasians. I've gathered a group of Wasian individuals to ask them questions about their heritage and how they're connected to their parents' culture.
Hi, I'm Carolyn, and I'm half Korean and half white.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Janney, and I am half Indian and half Italian.
I'm Riley. My racial identity is mixed. I'm half Asian and half white.
My mom is Korean. She moved here when she was 3, and has been here ever since.
So my dad was born in India, and he moved here when he was 3.
My mom, she was born in Korea.
Most of my life, I'd say I probably was most connected to like my white half.
Honestly, through the early years of my childhood, I would definitely say I was more connected to my white Italian side. But as I've got to college and I've hung out with people, Indian people, and went to some events and stuff, I feel like I'm really becoming more tapped into my Indian side.
I would say I wasn't very culturally in tune with my Asian side for a while until I got to college. So I guess if I had to pick a race that I identified more with, I guess I would say white. I also am white passing, so.
I joined KSA when I was a freshman, which is the Korean Student Association, and I, was surrounded by a bunch of Korean people, which was a different experience because I had never met someone else that was Korean until I was 18 years old.
I'm trying to get involved in Amherst Agni, which is a Indian dance group, and I've went to the last event that was a few weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it, and I got to meet a lot of the people on the team and stuff like that and just learn more about the culture. So I think UMass definitely provides the clubs and the opportunities for you to get to learn more.
I knew that it was there was something that differentiated me from the rest, but I didn't quite know exactly what it was or understand what it was until I got to college and I met more Korean people. I started to learn the language and just learn more about my culture and heritage in general.
I also met a Korean exchange student who was willing to talk about her experience with Wasian individuals as a tutor and citizen of South Korea.
Hi, my name is Dayun Nam, and I was born and raised in South Korea. When I was young, I just had a Wasian girl in my class who was half British and half Korean. So her dad was British, and that was the first impression of a white person I have ever had in my life. I think the difference between the Wasian experience in Korea and America is that in America they are treated as Korean American or Chinese American and stuff like that, but in Korea they are just grouped together as 외국인, foreigner. So I think it's quite difficult for them to form identity around their ethnicity, like as a British or American or Canadian and stuff like that. They're just 외국인.
People didn't really give others a hard time for like being a different race, so I never really had to like deal with that aspect of things.
It was a little bit tough because I didn't fit in with the Indian kids because I don't really look Indian, but then the white kids would also make fun of me for being Indian, so it was
Like there's the classic, in an all-white room, I feel like I'm the odd one out. In an all-Asian room, I feel like I'm the odd one out. But I kind of just think that's the nature of it, you know?
Korea and America are experiencing opposite phenomenons, opposite pairings from what is more common in the other country.
I would say there are a lot of foreign women who get exposed to how to do Korean wave, Korean dramas, K-pop and stuff like that, and develop an interest towards our culture and the current country as a whole. There was media influence, I believe, that desexualized Asian men, and it just made white men as the desirable romantic partner in many minority women's eyes.